Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Ace Attorney game. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys having a good one. And we're back at the grind again with the next episode of Ace Attorney. Where are we? And we're live, yep.
Thanks again, guys and gals, for helping me out with the leveling the character up. Thank you, Blues Cat and Geo and Crossfighter and K Prime. Really appreciate you guys helping me out.
So, when we last left things off, there was some crazy stuff going on, and we're gonna get back to where that was. So, Turnabout Academy, examining Newman. So, as always, guys, your first like goal is 100 likes. Let's try to get to that if we can. You're already at 50, so good job, everybody. And let's begin. No worries, Luke J. Bryan. One,
Oh god.
yeah. One sec, guys and gals.
I need this.
Okay, why I touched the costume is the next thing. Thank you for the highlighted message, Luke J. Bryan. Appreciate that. Alright, so this is called Why I Touched the Costume. And you don't have to shout a lot if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You have your bottle of water handy? Alright.
I'm getting the more that we're quiet. Guys and gals, I usually can say hi to people in the chat, but I can't. My phone is dead, so I can't see the chat. I'm so sorry.
Did you turn on the switch when you plugged your phone in, or?
No.
Yeah, the switch has to be on to power the phone.
Oh.
So what I do is I usually pull the switch up, and then I turn it on, and then I put it back down so that it... Unless you see that it says battery charging.
Well, can't I just do that? Just turn it on like that?
What does it show on the phone? Does it show like the little electricity
It doesn't
thing?
show anything.
Yeah, just go past the main menu and put it down. And it should be fine. It should be on. Then you look at your phone, you should see the lightning mark.
Well, it doesn't show any light. It says 3% and it has a lightning on it.
Okay, so I would just...
There's a circle going around.
Yeah, if it's got 3%, I would just like let it be plugged in for like 10 minutes, and then it'll be at like 20%.
And it, how do I know? Ah! Link, why?
Looks like you're on my tower, so I'm gonna swipe at you.
Okay, there. Yep, it has a lightning.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. We're having some like tech issues with Amber's phone.
Okay.
So Okay, here we go.
Why I touched the costume. I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there!
Oh gosh, you don't have to scream if you don't want to.
When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa! The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall on me! I got that paint on me when I caught it, but I never put it on! That's just stupid! Hold it! Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness. And by therapy, I mean weird robot stuff.
Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but,
Ah! Ah! No!
Not again. What's his problem?
I sensed it the moment Robin took the stand. The discord in his heart.
So you think he might be hiding something?
Probably. You're ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the Mood Matrix can do for you. Ready for the Mood Matrix, Mr. Newman?
Oh yes, Mood Matrix. Activate.
It's time to get in the mood.
Mood Matrix. This weird thing.
I went to see Juniper in her waiting room, but she wasn't there. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa!
There's happiness there looking at the costume.
Pretty... The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall over! I got the paint on me when I caught it, that's what happened! I never put it on, that's just stupid! Why would I do that?
Alright, so he has two emotions. He's got anger at the last one, and then he has happiness here.
Happy when I walked, I was like, whoa, well... I mean, why would... I don't know, I mean...
I would pinpoint happiness, I think.
Yeah, what do you guys think in the chat? Happiness? I guess so. Happiness sounds good to me, Luke. But, I mean, I would think, like, anyone would be thinking, oh, it's a cool costume, but why would they be surprised? I don't know. I would think surprised, but you're thinking happiness, so I don't know.
Yep, I would think happy. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Got it! When you mentioned the stage costume, I sensed a sudden powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain that, Mr. Newman? Wait, what? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Why would a frilly scarf thingy and a long skirt make me feel like that? What are you talking about? I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you? Like I'd be into that kind of thing. I'm a dude and I'm into braces.
You don't think Robin's actually got a thing for Juniper's outfit, do you?
Oh, come on. Isn't it obvious, Apollo?
You're enjoying this a bit too much, aren't you, Athena?
No, wait! Man! The mannequin came falling towards me, so I stuck out my hands to stop it. End of story! That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update.
Okay.
Even after that update, something just doesn't even feel right here. Do I have anything that could prove his statement contradicts what really happened? Well, I mean, I have the fluorescent paint.
Wouldn't a
Yeah,
glowing costume?
Yeah, why would he... Oh, right. Yeah, if he did put his hands there.
I think it'd be a glowing costume.
Yeah, I think so, because look, it looks like he only has one handprint there. I don't know. It doesn't quite look like he had to stop it from falling. there's the little tigers here.
What are you doing, little tiger? Come on. You coming up? Come up. I'm waiting on you because you're gonna attack my hands if I write. You coming up? Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, we have a little guest. I'm just waiting for him to sit down.
It's taking a while.
It's taking a while. Hey guys and gals, while we're in our little cat intermission here, if you guys could smash that like button, share the video with a friend, that'd be fantastic. Really helps out a lot. You gonna sit down, Link? I don't know if you guys can hear Link purring, but... there we are. Nice sweet pea. Okay, now, we're ready to go. Okay, we are presenting the costume. Did you let me write the time code, Link? Yes you did. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Cat. This music's very fitting for Link. Alright, here we go. Present glowing costume.
Take that! Take that! You said the mannequin came falling towards you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, then the fingers of your hands would have been pointed outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show here. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms. Well, why in the world would I leave such weird handprints? You know why? You left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing. Whoa! Why don't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like Miss Wood's clothes, don't you? Fine, I admit to putting the costume on. But I don't like girly clothes, man!
Noise level now 90%.
Yes, new information to plug in. Awesome. Time for another update. I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding, even though I'm a guy and stuff.
He has two emotions
Well,
here.
he's got 3 emotions going on.
Yeah, but the surprise one isn't... That's a normal one. The happy and the sadness is an interesting thing to press. He's happy... Okay, so that's a normal thing.
Then I saw it. It's even more amazing than I imagined. I was like, whoa, I'm a guy, but I got all excited.
Okay.
It's kind of weird that he keeps mentioning he's a guy over and over again. It's
Yeah.
true, I did put on the girly clothes. It's not really a girly clothes though, it's just a robe. It doesn't even look girly. But it was strictly for artistic purposes and stuff.
Alright, so we're gonna press angry, I think.
Press angry?
I'm gonna press angry. Why would it be
Why would he be mad? And what's going on with his, like, headband? Why does he have a green and red splotch on his headband? Did he get paint on it? What's happening with that?
I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna press the angry emotion. That seems kind of weird that he would be angry, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Got it. Mr. Newman, this emotion is inconsistent with your testimony. What are you talking about, man? It's not true!
You can sleep even during all this, Link.
My only emotion is testosterone-fueled stubbornness! Yikes! I wouldn't really call that an emotion. Wonder where I went wrong here. Better try that again. Bring it on 1,000,000 times or 1,000,000,000. I don't care. I think we have to go somewhere where there's more than one emotion.
Okay.
I would go, like, why would he say sadness? Like, isn't the sadness usually in Ace Attorney, like, the same as afraid? Maybe he's afraid that somebody will find something out, or I don't know.
Okay.
I would go to sadness. I don't know. That's just my...
Present sadness.
Got it! There! Another emotion that doesn't fit. Oh, wow. That was right? Oh, my gosh. So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man! Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on, didn't you? But you also felt sad. Who cares if I felt sad? It's no big deal, man! Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you? Oh, no! You're not fooling anyone. Now tell us, why were you sad, Mr. Newman? Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you. The reason I felt sad is, no matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper!
Well, no offense, but his habit of shouting at the top of his lungs doesn't exactly help.
No, that's not it! Apollo person! I totally own those pretty girl clothes! I should have been totally pretty! But, there's something that keeps getting in my way, man! Wow, that's a lot of anger and a raw emotion there. His heart is crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control.
Out of control emotions. We saw those during the Ninetales Veil incident too. So all we have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger.
Right. Help me look for a conflict between his statements and the images we see, Apollo. If we can find that, we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Yeah. Mr. Newman said there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be? Fine, I'll testify, man!
Noise level is at 85%? That's...
He's really, like, having a problem here. I'm stuck in knowing the costume was in there. I mean, I snuck in. Whoops.
What does stuck in mean?
I have no idea. My heart was pounding, even though I am a guy. It's true, I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long-for-lease scarf. I admit it. I wore the girly clothes. I felt like a diva when I put the hood over my head. I looked fabulous. I felt so right. I was totally dressed up like a girl.
They're all angry. Every single statement is angry. Alright, guys and gals, we're about 19 minutes in. Let's try to get those likes up if we can. Thank you very much, everyone.
What is he even... What's happening here? Why is he so... He's angrily...
He's super angry.
He's angrily putting on the hood. Why is he angry? Like, you would think if you're dressing up and you feel happy dressing up, why would you be mad about it? I'm so angry, I'm gonna dress up in sparkly outfit. It felt so right. I felt like a diva when I put on the hood over my head. Felt so right, man. I was totally dressed up like a girl.
Okay, well, I mean, this is kind of a new picture, so why don't we try probing this?
Okay, we'll probe this one.
Probing. We can click on his face. We can click on the brace. Why is he wearing a brace anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, we'll probe the brace. I'm gonna put time code in. 20 minutes. Probe. Brace. I spelled probe wrong.
I don't think
You don't like the word probe?
Luke, stop it!
What's wrong with the word probe?
It's weird.
There are lots of weird words.
And I don't say those words out loud. I don't like them.
Okay. Alright, probe going once. Probe going twice.
No, stop saying that word!
Pro button.
Luke, why? Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger towards your brace, don't you?
Why do I have a sudden, like, anger, like, in motion whenever I hear the name Newman?
Hello, Newman.
Yeah.
From Seinfeld.
Hello, Newman. Yeah.
Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be?
Hello, Jerry. No.
Yeah, that's how he sounds. Hello, Jerry.
Uh.
Hello, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Huh? What? Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you?
I mean, what happens if he takes the brace off? Well, like, who even put a brace on someone like that? That's not going to help you. I don't even know what that would do.
What is it supposed to help you with sports or something?
I mean,
What's going on?
I would think that someone would wear a brace to, like, hide if they were a girl or something, but, like, why would a guy wear a brace around his chest area? Unless he has, like, some type of prior medical condition.
Some people wear a brace if they want to get their posture to be correct.
Yeah, but guys don't normally do that. Guys don't really care about posture.
I do. I have a posture thingy for me when I practice my piano.
Are you a guy?
No.
Right. That's a thing. Women are
I
more.
want to be more ladylike.
Right. That's etiquette and stuff like that. Okay, here we go.
Okay. No way, man! This is a symbol of masculinity! I can never take it off!
I'm amazed you haven't lost your voice yet.
Is it that you can't take it off, or that you don't want to take it off, Mr. Newman? Oh man! I should have just kept my big mouth shut! I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to take off. You just unzip it.
No, it looks like it's like some type of metal brace. Like
my friend had a brace, but of course she's a girl, but she had a medical condition. She had to wear a brace in school.
Oh, okay.
She had a problem with her back where it got like broken or like something fractured, and she had to wear a brace for like 6 months.
Yeah, but 6 months. This person's been wearing the brace for like some time.
Yeah. He exhibits intense anger towards his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off, not even when he's trying to look pretty? What could be at the root of his complicated relationship with his brace?
Skeletor now just pops up over.
I don't even know what's happening.
I have no idea. Alright.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret.
Watch him be a girl or something. Athena, are you okay?
It seems Robin is still holding a secret, Apollo. A big one.
Oh no. Bigger than the fact he's secretly jealous of Juniper's looks?
Yes, I think so.
How many of you guys, when you're, like, thinking, do you do the Apollo Justice thing where you stick the finger, like, right above the temple of your head? Is that like a pose that most people do?
That was...
It's like this, hand on elbow, and you're just kind of, like, pressing it. It's like, does this make...
Honestly, that would hurt your
This doesn't look like it would
after a
make you
while.
look smart, though. Also, guys and gals, we're at about 80 likes, 24 minutes in. You guys are almost at 100. Keep the grind going. Good job, everybody. And thank you, Justo Kenobi, for the super chat.
Thank you, Justo. You're breathtaking. No, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane. Mr. Newman. What? I am on to your little secret, and if I am correct, it is not very little at all. It's huge. This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left. You hate girls.
No, I'm saying he is a girl.
He hates girls. That's why he hates Juniper. You want to be pretty like a girl. You are a girl? What? Obviously, he's wearing a man brace. Why would he be a girl?
No, I just have a hunch. Besides, I've seen anime like for like kendo girls sometimes. Like they're the only heir of like a famous like sword school, and they have to pretend to be a boy so that they can get their father's dojo. So in school they masquerade as a man, even though everyone at home knows they're a woman. But like it's the pride of their school, like their martial arts dojo or whatever. So they had to hide the fact that they were a girl, so they would find a way of tying up their chest area and make it as flat as possible, using like bandages or rope or whatever they could find, duct tape. There are some
or a brace.
Really classic traditional Japanese like things that are institutions that they force women to do that. It's not as common anymore today, but it did used to happen.
Oh,
so I'm going to say you're a girl.
Mr. Newman, or should I say Ms. Newman, you are and always have been a girl.
What? Haven't you lost the plot there, Athena?
No, I'm completely serious, Apollo. I don't have any direct evidence. But that's what Robin's heart is shouting out, loud and clear.
I think you've totally lost it, Athena. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time.
Oh!
Well, I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day, but if he's a she, then she's the most convincing actress I've ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is without a question a man. That's my word on it. You are now truly Justice Dono's equal in one area. You're just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of a masculine spirit. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, I'm really masculine!
Oh god.
Hold it! Wait, I don't know what that is.
I think Robin said it.
Hold it! If you guys are done talking about me, I'm...
Watch a complete personality change.
The brace is gone. The brace! It's... Miss Sykes, no, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs, but no.
What? No way! Ah! Surely this must be some kind of jest.
Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E-K.
Ah!
As if...
Total personality change.
What an amazing transformation! Whoa, all Discord is gone. The image is now complete.
Well,
looks completely different.
Yep, looks very different. Noise level gone. She's kind of a cute girl. I don't know why she has to... Ah, there you go. There it is.
I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law as my parents wanted. But now this living lie had me pinned to the ground. It's... It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena! Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor! I'm gonna be an artist! Yay!
Wow, Amber. And the acting award goes to... Wait a second! Order! Order! Alright, audience, make sure you get Amber's likes up. That's a very good performance. We're about 30 minutes in. Let's try to get to 100 likes before the 40-minute mark. Very close. Alright, so Miss Newman.
Hello, Newman.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is the same as Mulan. Definitely JS.
Yes, like the video if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Order! What a shocking development! He really did turn into a be a she.
Why is everyone looking at me like that? I feel like a movie star or something. No, paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. Okay. Run! No picture, you'll regret it!
Am I just imagining things, or is Robin even more hyper now than she was as a he?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest. Literally.
Who forces someone to wear a brace like that? It's messed up. This is all well and good, and does he bring a she actually change anything?
The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things. Because there is now a piece of evidence that we must reevaluate.
Very well. Let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know the witness is a girl? The evidence on the tape recorder. Duh. That's what I would say. Because there's a female voice on the tape recorder. So I would say the tape. So we're at the 33-minute mark. Present tape.
So is Robin the murderer then?
I don't think Robin's the murderer. I think Robin was just excited to try on the pretty clothes. And yeah. I think that when she was saying take that, it was for an art project. Because remember, she likes to be in the art room. She wants to be an artist. She doesn't want to be a prosecutor. That was what her family wanted for her.
Oh,
she wants to pursue a different career. So probably when she was making a finalized piece of art, she said, take that. Or it sounded like she did something, but I don't think she's the killer. I think a faculty member is the killer that's using the students. That's my personal take.
Oh, wow, Luke.
Yeah, I think there's a character we haven't met yet. I just have a feeling.
Take that!
This is what I'd like the court to reconsider.
Oh, the tape recorder? The one that recorded the threat, you're a gunner!
That's right, Judge. And we have already established that it is a female voice in this recording. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect, you see?
Ah, so then...
That's right. The witness just revealed that she is a girl. Therefore, if we are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled a suspect too. Oh no!
Wow, talk about a sudden turn of events. You've done it. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
You're supposed to sound distraught there.
Wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that the only one person here was privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect.
Objection!
Objection! But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl, both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that put her in camp suspicious. Ah, that's not nice! Athena, how can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak little innocent girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Objection!
Huh. Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods, by leading Miss Scuttlebutt to the body that would make her an accessory to the crime.
How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman!
She just admitted it! She said she is!
No, I'm not!
Birdman? Where is Taka? In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a lot, does it not?
Objection!
Objection! Ah! He made it all make sense somehow! And don't keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else the script's details! But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of information? The only way they could have known what was in the script is if they... Well, I don't know. Penned the script or heard it from Junie. I mean, I don't think they would have seen the mock trial because it didn't even finish. Let's see. If they saw the mock trial, they would have seen part of it. But how many people actually saw the mock trial?
I mean, if all three of them are involved with preparing for the stage show, wouldn't they have to know the script? Wouldn't both the defense and the prosecution also have to know how to do their part? I mean, usually in the school festival animes, like, people, if there's a play, they have to study the play for weeks before they actually perform it.
Yeah.
Unless they literally have a copy of, like, the piece of paper that they're reading off. And even then, you still have to practice it. Otherwise, you know, you sound like you're reading. I would think they heard it or they practiced it.
Yeah, probably.
Alright guys, we're about 38 minutes in and still under 100 likes. Let's get those likes up. Remember, likes and shares bring people in. I'm gonna go with heard it from Junie. I'm going with my gut.
I'm gonna say that too. How would they have heard it from Junie though? I think that's correct. Heard it from Junie. How would they have heard it from Junie? Maybe she was practicing it somewhere. Yet again, I ruined my voice screaming.
It's not as bad as last time. Also, you have water and stuff, but yeah, you did. At least she's not gonna scream anymore.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, like, later in the trial, I'll get to do my absurd, like, snotty, like, refined voice for that, whatchamacallit guy. The fence guy in school. The guy who looks like he would be, like, Miles Edgeworth's, like...
he looks like he would be Miles Edgeworth's, like, cousin or something.
Or like, protege or something.
Sorry, Junie, but... you're not gonna like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone.
Huh. What the devil?
And I know I shouldn't have, but... I revised the script to favor the prosecution. Oh, because she liked the... But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial.
That's because she knows that the other guy wasn't in love with her. It's just the defense guy. She doesn't like the defense guy like that.
Oh.
If the defense guy won the trial, he was going to confess his love. The other person, their secret that Junie doesn't know is that they love art. So, you know.
Oh, so she wanted the other... She knows that the...
Other boy was not interested in her.
Yeah, she knew that Robin was not interested in her.
Right, because Robin was a girl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think Junie knew she was a girl. She just knew that Robin loved art.
They were just friends.
In fact, if you look at Robin is dressed like an artist. They have like a paint like set around their waist, as well as there's like actual paint on their costume a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
They have that bandana is kind of like artist bandana. It's got like paint and other stuff on it.
Yeah, that's a lot of cool details. That's why I believe she linked the details to the witness, Robin Newman.
I get it. If Robin won, Hugh wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper his love.
Right. Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. How could you, Thena? What a bunch of bull! I never heard a word about the script from Juniper ever! Are you sure, Robin? Can you look me in the eye and swear that you didn't? B.A.D. Athena! You don't have to have any evidence! I mean, you don't have any evidence!
Actually, we might have just the thing.
Really?
Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as a corpse. Forehead, how did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Court was wearing. Robin said, "Oh, the green jumpsuit?"
S-U-R-E. I might have said that, but so what?
Well, think of it this way, Athena.
Yeah, which way exactly, Apollo?
If I told you that I'd been wearing a blue suit that day, but then I showed up wearing what I've got on right now, what would you say?
Oh, the red suit. Ah, I think I've got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court.
Very well, Miss Sykes. Present away.
This evidence proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents.
What? I have no idea. Top secret script. Body was found. Murder weapon was... Actual murder scene was at the room. Traces of blood were found on the floor. The body was wrapped. A ball cart. Archery club room. The body was moved to the quad to make it look like an archery club with the victim. By school arrow, archery club, sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one over... the sweatsuit's victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor's course.
Yep.
So
then she
the
said,
color,
"Oh, the green one." Yeah.
Right, they said, "Oh, the green one," so it was supposed to be red. Here we go.
There you go, Luke.
This is it. Mock trial script. Okay.
Hi, Link.
Link is here again. 44 minutes. Present. No. Present mock script. Don't you scratch me.
Like, if you shred up Luke's arms.
I don't want my arm shred up. Okay, here we go. Presenting once. Presenting
Shredded.
twice.
Take that!
Here we go. The mock trial script? I don't understand.
Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body, were you not? And reportedly you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." Oh, yes, I said that, but what's your point? You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in this script, specifically on the things to prepare page. Sweatsuit, victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you at all! No! I thought we were friends, Athena! How could I have been so blind? In light of her privileged knowledge, I move to declare Ms. Newman a suspect, Your Honor!
You what? Uh-oh.
Objection! If knowing the script details makes me a suspect, then there must be others besides me, too! I mean, someone else could have also seen Professor Court's note! Note? What note, Newman? The professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial, but only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest? Ah, but it's true. Professor Court did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case, but she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victim's B.O.D.Y. Is that really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note.
I'd say she's telling the truth.
Wait a sec. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means... This is getting insane.
Ooh. Call it Robinson. That's okay. Here we go. Let's let go of one. Okay.
There's a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like our client's script.
Yes, I believe you're right. Huh.
Apparently, this case isn't as clear-cut as Prosecutor Blackwell will have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case.
Oh!
Objection!
Bully for you, Missy. You don't think this spells victory, do you?
And why not?
The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit, so put away your wooden sword. There's Taka, and show me what you are truly capable of if you wish to live.
Scree! You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it!
Okay, that was interesting. Oh, yes, here it is. All right, Amber, you get a break.
Yay.
Okana, I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. Huh, how juvenile. It's not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Connor. Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness? You'll recall what the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder. The accused testified that she left for home around 6 p.m. Yes, my notes here do confirm that, yes.
Right. Our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be...
Objection! Yet there was a bit of a fictitious lie. Or am I mistaken, golden boy? I've no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me... Hold it. I'm not through with you yet, boy. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave and we just might discuss you-know-what. No, wait!
One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about?
His love confession, maybe? I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor? The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugh O'Connor, senior at Legal Academy Lawyer Course. How's that? Just fine. Your testimony then, if you please. You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you, Athena.
I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him.
Pompous schoolboy. Alright, what's this, around the time of the murder? We'll just call this around the time code.
Around the time.
Around the time. 51 minutes. 20. Okay. Alright, guys, we're at 104. Let's try to get to 120 if we can. We're at the 51-minute mark. Thank you, everybody. Around the time of the murder. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed like her usual self. That's it. If anything else you'd like to ask? That's quite enough. Well done, golden boy. The final bell rings at 7, at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now you recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10, the day before the mock trial that was dark hour of the heinous crime.
Do you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after the broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Ooh. Interesting. So then the witness saw the defendant? That would have been... Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building after the killing. So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved.
Great, another inconvenient testimony!
Miss Sykes, your cross-examination, please. Around the time of the murder, cross-examination. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the...
Hold it! So, do you meditate often?
What? Don't tell me you're going to start pestering me, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private life.
What?
Remind the defense that this is a court of law, not a pickup spot. Seems Miss Fancy Pants lawyer is smitten with the witness.
Objection! 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 I'm just trying to establish what...
If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl?
That's it! You'd better take that...
Whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax, cradle robber.
What?
I'll just continue my testimony now, if you don't mind.
That's fine with me. This is all business, dude.
At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home.
Hold it! Our client has stated that she went home at 6 p.m. You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right, Junie? That was the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school around 6 p.m.
No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or another.
But if Junie was there, that means she's lying. Or he could be lying.
Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments. He is in love with her, so he'd be paying attention. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self.
Hold it! So you just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word at all?
The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stay around chit-chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices.
Objection! Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrained from insulting my partner like that!
Normally I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say. That's it. Anything else you would like to ask?
Hold it! Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer.
I expected as much, so go ahead and ask.
Okay, Mr. O'Connor.
Tricky. Did you go to the art room? Why did you stay past the last bell? How did you prep for the mock trial?
Did you go to the art room? Why did you stay past the last bell? How did you prepare for the mock trial?
I mean, any one of these sounds like it's a good question to ask him.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to
I would
ask.
say preparation. Alright, I'm gonna write the time code in. Around the time, present, ask.
Yeah. I mean,
Ask
did you go to the art room?
Prep.
How did you prep for the mock trial? I wonder what he would say for that.
Alright, here we go.
How did he prep for the mock trial? I guess that would explain where he was.
How did you prep for the mock trial? Here we go.
Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial, sir.
That's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and, like to the others, my job was to be mentally prepared.
Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready, while he just sat on his behind?
Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed after 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone at all? Not a single soul?
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone till the final bell at 7 o'clock.
I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if they're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. Please stop flirting in my courtroom.
Right?
This is not a dating app. I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I'd been meditating alone at the archery range.
Hold it!
Hold it! You really didn't talk to anyone? Really?
Well, I did exchange a few greetings.
Wow.
But what does that matter?
So he didn't have any conversations the entire day? Me thinks that claim needs a bit more scrutiny. But what should I do? Is there anything I should ask about in more detail?
Why did you stay past the last bell? Did you go to the art room? No further questions. Which one do you think it is?
I don't know. I mean, why would he... I don't know, I would ask him all the questions if we were able to. I mean, I don't know.
You want to ask him more questions?
Why did he stay past the last bell? What was he doing then if he was just sitting there?
Okay.
I don't know, that's what I would ask. What do you guys want to ask in the chat? You guys have any questions for this guy?
Alright, chat, we're at a crossroads. I want to say, why'd you go to the art room? Amber says, why'd you stay past the last bell? What do you guys think? Okay, the chat seems to say the art room. I see 4 people saying the art room.
Alright.
Other than you, nobody asking about the last bell.
Alright, so I guess we'll ask about the art room.
We're gonna ask about the art room.
Alright, did you stop by the art room, or, as it is now known, the scene of the crime?
No, I didn't.
Can you prove it?
As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But let me ask you, can you prove that I did?
As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But I will ask, how often do you visit there?
Hardly ever. There's no reason for me to be there anyway.
There's no reason for you to be there.
If there's an echo in here, it's something bothering you. I'll just add it to my testimony.
How considerate. Thank you for noticing. Let's add your statement to your testimony, then.
Is anyone else bothered by the flirting? It seems to be very, very apparent between these two. This cradle robber. Oh, let me add another. I went to the art room. There was no reason for me to be there. I never went there.
Hold it! You had no reason to be in the art room? Really?
The lawyer course I'm in is supervised by Professor Means. Plus, I'm not a member of Professor Court's art club, so why would I even go there?
What about art class?
Nice try, but seniors don't take art class.
All right, then let me ask you.
Wait, I just remembered something important.
You did?
I scored only 100% on all the art tests I took through junior year. That's it.
Right. Always happy to indulge in some ego stroking. Anyway, what to ask next?
I have a question. When is the marriage? Why did you stay past the last bell? Prep for the mock trial. No further questions. Good for you.
Let's see. Well, I mean, I would ask about the last bell.
Alright, last
personally,
bell.
just to see what it was.
Sure. It's your court case.
Why would an honor student like you ignore the last bell?
I wouldn't say I ignored it. I was simply running a tad late.
Alright. Do you remember exactly how late?
You're a stickler for details, lady. Fine, but if I had to say, it was maybe about 10-15 minutes. If you think that's important, I'll add it to my testimony.
I was hoping you'd say that.
This is getting irritating. The final bell rung 10 minutes earlier, no biggie.
Hold it! You ignored the last bell for no reason? Shame on you.
No, shame on you. Pressing me for no reason.
Ugh!
Do you guys, like each other or something? This is getting kind of awkward. Well, people do run late sometimes, like you on the day of the whole case began.
Oh, Amber's responding to people in the chat.
I think I already said that.
It appears we have a culprit in the case of pot calling the kettle black. News at 11.
All right. A2, Your Honor.
A2.
Now what? Ask another question?
We asked all the questions now. I'd say no further questions.
Yeah, I guess we have no further questions because we already asked everything.
We did prep, we did bell, we did art room. Where is that? Alright, no further questions. Oops.
Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
Oh, that's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to mentally prepare.
Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready, while he just sat on his behind?
Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul?
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone until the final bell.
I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. We already pressed everything.
Yep, we already pressed everything. Let's see. Anything else you'd like to ask? Alright, well, why don't we try, last time we said this, he gave us another statement. Why don't we try, maybe there's something we have to present on these statements or the one that he just gave us. Why don't we...
We have evidence against him?
I would assume. I mean, that's what the cross-examination is for.
I haven't found any evidence for him, though.
Well, why don't we look at his planner and see what he actually did on that day? Or why don't we look at the evidence that we have? Can you present? But I don't want to present it here. I just want to look at it. Okay, can we look over his planner? Because he said he didn't talk to anyone at all.
What planner?
We don't have a planner?
This is a court's planner, isn't it?
Oh, can we look at that? What does that say? Okay. Routine report, need to speak with Hugh O'Connor on the 22nd. What day are we talking about?
The 23rd.
Okay, meet with Hugh on that report yesterday, important. So, he said he didn't speak to anyone, but look at that. It says that he met with somebody on the 23rd in this planner. So we could probably report that, or we could probably put that on one of the statements.
I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I'd been meditating, alone. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range. So,
alright, what about when he said I didn't talk to anyone? Maybe we could try it on that one.
Okay, I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell.
Maybe try presenting that, thingy where he was doing that.
Okay. Here we go.
Objection!
Nope, music stopped.
So, you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd. Are you sure about that?
I already told you. My word is as good as gold.
Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads 23rd, meet with Hugh, and it says important. Don't you find that interesting?
What? Where did you get that?
The key word here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
Well, the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
The witness stayed after the last bell. In order to have a private talk with the victim, am I right, Mr. O'Connor?
This is insane!
Objection!
Huh. Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell, and he attempted to conceal his private meaning with the victim.
First Robin, now me. Who are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death.
I had my suspicions about Robin, but Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day?
Sorry, Miss Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your... Oh, sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I have something to say. If it will save me some trouble, then by all means, speak, boy. If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect.
Oh, he has a point.
Huh, impressive, golden boy. Here does have a shine gold, indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer. That's a pity, to think such a genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. Yeah, he would make a good prosecutor. He's got that. At last, your moment is here, Sykes Dono. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement and prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge of your lapel.
Could he lay more pressure on?
The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that.
Yeah, you're right, Apollo. In which case, to whom does the voice on the tape recorder really belong?
Next time code 114.
The witness, the victim, the defendant. The voice belongs to the defendant, the victim. It can't be the witness, because the witness is a boy. So it's two options. The victim or the defendant.
Well, let's see. Oh, it would be, let's see. If it was the defendant, it would be the person who
Is on the witness. Or it would be, defendant would be Juniper.
Yeah.
The person on the voice... that
oh my
only leaves the
gosh!
victim.
It could be the woman who was killed.
Mm-hmm.
Could have said that. Yeah, because she was a woman. She's a girl as well. The female, like, teacher.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
I mean, I think we should try that. I don't know. I mean, we can give it a whirl and see.
Okay, here we go. Present the victim.
The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense here. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, Athena's coat is very yellow. This is true.
This is a very yellow coat. Alright.
Yellow coat and blue coat for Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
Objection!
Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around.
Yeah, that is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner.
Athena.
Yes? You're a goner. Oh, what is it, Apollo? You're a goner. You're a goner. Hugh a corner. Hugh O'Connor? Wait a second!
Whoa, Athena, you're scaring me here.
Yeah, you're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this!
With what?
Prosecutor Blackwell, you wanted to know if I am worthy of my badge. Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I can wear it with pride.
Oh, then can I take it you won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling, "You're a goner."
I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not.
I'm assuming you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes.
Not exactly, but you don't have to add fuel to his fire, Your Honor. If it is indeed Professor Court's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was...
Scolding O'Connor.
Yeah, either scolding or being threatened.
I don't think... Why would she threaten a student?
Yeah, I guess she was she must have been scolding him then. Unless he was... I mean, he could have overpowered her because he was huge. What do you guys think? Scolding or threatening? Maybe she was talking to him like, "You're Hugh O'Connor and you should be better than this. You should get your grades up." Or something like that. Like if she was doing a parent-teacher conference. And then he killed her in the middle of the parent-teacher conference.
I would say she's scolding him.
You think so?
Yeah, scolding O'Connor.
Being threatening. Oh, she wouldn't be threatening him. Well,
Yeah,
I guess she could have been, but then she would have lost her job.
Not necessarily. I had teachers threaten me, and they still were there until I graduated.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Luke.
Mr. Steenrod used to threaten me all the time, say I was going to end up as a thug. That wasn't a scolding. He would literally cuss me out, and I was like 17 or 18 years old. So he was a bad educator, but...
Isn't that, like, wouldn't you get fired for doing that?
You would think he would get fired, but he never got fired because he had such a squeaky clean reputation, you know? But yeah, he was a very abusive teacher. He was still there.
Alright, the chat is saying scolding. They think it's a scolding.
Yeah, that's what I think it
Alright,
is too.
guys, then we'll try that. Alright, thanks, chat. Appreciate that. I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shout on the tape really saying you're a goner?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Just wait, Apollo. Professor Court's planner says she was supposed to meet with a witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, has done something wrong. And this made Professor Court get angry with him during their private meeting.
I don't see how this changes what we heard on the tape.
Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness if you're mad at him. As if you're mad at him. Sorry, Your Honor.
Words have meaning.
All right, but, and this is important, you need to use his full name.
Okay, let's see. Hugh O'Connor!
What did I do to deserve that?
Yes, just like that. Now try again, but faster! Faster now!
Hugh O'Connor! Hugh O'Connor! Hugh O'Connor! Hugh O'Connor! Wait a second. No, this can't be!
Objection! You think I'd spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true, Your Honor? But it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect. That's a scientific fact. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters or the wind for voices.
Now that you mention it.
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The sound of the tape recorder never was the phrase "you're a goner" at all. That's only what we thought we heard. When in fact it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will note that this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at.
I think you're right, but what was that last part again?
I said men have selective hearing, Apollo! Never mind! The important thing is that the voice that was recorded isn't our client's. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join that list of suspects.
Oh!
Objection!
I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it has come to this. I will not allow such phallus quibbles to upend this case. The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Evidence? What is he gonna pull out now?
Feast your eyes on this photo and let me see what insolent look vanished from within them.
Oh, hello, bud. Let's see here. Oh, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim.
Aw, cute.
The photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together.
Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred?
Indeed it was, but the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
What?
The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken. Whoa.
But it doesn't look like she's about to stab her.
It seems the defendant's, what?
Culpability.
Never heard that. It seems the defendant's culpability in the crime is quite obvious. Also, she's a crazy person because here she looks normal and 5 minutes later she becomes a psychopath. Mood swings.
Junie was with the Professor Court just 5 minutes before Professor was murdered. What now? Nothing I can say can change that fact.
Understand now. You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth.
No!
Listen, Missy, the person you'd like to save is more than anyone else in the world. I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
But I became a lawyer so I could...
You still fail to understand. After so much pain and defeat, the courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up. I have a question. Who took the photo?
I know, right? There was obviously another person there, Luke!
I'm just saying.
Someone took the picture!
Who took the photo?
Oh my gosh! If he thinks I'm giving up now, he's got another thing coming! I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him! But I can't think of any way to strike back! The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. That's impossible! How can I smile under these circumstances, even if I'm forced into it?
This is badder than bad. We knew Blackwell had that one waiting in the wings. Why didn't that twisted samurai just present it at the beginning? He wanted to watch you squirm, probably.
Wait, maybe this was his real plan? He was just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right because I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Court? Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy? Or was it Hugh O'Connor, the honor student, who had met with Professor Court?
There seems to be a little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer. The time for the verdict has come.
Ah! Objection. No! That's not gonna happen, man!
What's the meaning of this? You can't interrupt the judge about to hand down a verdict.
Maybe, but false verdicts are a no and oh.
What?
Miss Newman, please explain yourself. Juniper is not the killer. I know because I know who the real killer is. You do? You know who the real killer is? What is she up to at this point? Yep, I know because the real killer is M.E. Me! What? It was me! I did it all along! Just me! I don't even get it. Why would she even be confessing?
Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems.
Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who puts the blame on his friends! Oh, so he can walk free! Get it over with! Declare me guilty already! Oh! Okay, why would she randomly confess?
Whoops, Juniper's face.
Please, wait.
Okay, let's give Skeletor a chance to disappear there. Okay. Juniper Woods is going to speak now.
Thank you for the highlighted message, Garth. Garth says, "Hi, Luke and Amber, just to let you guys know I've been a member for 7 months starting today."
Thank you.
Thank you, Garth. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much.
We appreciate that very much, Garth.
And I didn't even get to read Justo's chat, but I'm sure you read it, Luke.
Yeah, I said thank you, Justo, for the super chat.
Okay, I appreciate that, Luke.
I didn't get a chance to read it because we were in court, but I did acknowledge Justo Kenobi.
I know that. I heard you.
Alright, and you already did your cough.
Please wait. Juniper, what are you doing? Thank you for all you've done, Thena. But you have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer. Junie, no! Don't do it! Hugh and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
What?
Objection, Junie! You know that's not true! Hurry up and retract your statement! I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Thena. Okay, you'd be either getting the death penalty or going to prison for life. Why would you so lightly, do this?
Hold on. Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
I see right through your cheap ploy. School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had to go up in puff of smoke.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Even a meek little mice will fight even-cornered, a pitiful spectacle, I might add. These vermin are trying to protect each other, now that they've nowhere else to run.
Protect each other? Wait! So was Robin just trying to protect Junie too? If so, then the real killer is... Objection! Oh, I don't know, that wasn't me.
This whole thing's a joke.
Uh-oh, and now it's Hugh's turn.
What? What is wrong with these kids these days? I know what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes. And you think I'm the killer, don't you? Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking. I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it.
Wait. What?
All three of them confessed? Oh my gosh.
Honestly.
Now both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer.
I'm so confused right now.
They all did it!
So they all plotted together, maybe.
If you still have doubts, how about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius. Enough of this nonsense! This is a court of law, not some high school drama.
I see. I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to...
Oh, wait, your baldness!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm in no position to hand down a verdict just yet. I'm hoping that the defense and prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. This is why I'm giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating this case.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Huh. Fine. Do as you wish.
This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned. This has been one crazy circus.
Wow, why would they all confess? That's really weird.
They're all friends. Why wouldn't they all confess?
I wouldn't confess for my friend to murder. Especially if it's possible my friend is a murderer.
Dun dun dun
and
dun.
killed a
dun.
teacher. They're not gonna be... You're not... How do they even know, like, that their friend isn't a killer? No offense, but, like, I'm not gonna confess to murder for somebody else. No offense. I'm not trying to be rude, but,
I'm
like...
not trying to be rude, but...
That's not happening. I'm not gonna go to jail for somebody who's a murderer. Somebody obviously killed her. She's dead. Somebody there, I mean... One of those people is a murderer. I mean, that's not... If you were there and you talking to the teacher and your two other friends were there too, and then after everybody left, the teacher was dead.
I'm gonna make it very easy for you,
then
babe.
You know that one of your friends is a killer, and you need to find new friends.
I think that you're missing the mark. What you need to understand is, while they do have key evidence that a picture was taken 5 minutes before the murder, I would really believe, and I'm surprised this hasn't been brought up in court yet, and maybe it even will, maybe it won't, but I believe the person who took the photo is the killer. If we can prove who took the photograph at 7:05 p.m.
They said there was nobody else.
There had to be somebody who took the photo.
Maybe the photo was on a timer camera picture
No,
thing.
I don't think so.
You have to admit that if you were there with your two best friends, and after you left that area, the teacher was dead, I'm going to be finding new friends, I'm going to be moving to a new school, and I'm never talking to them again.
Well, I mean,
obviously one of them murdered somebody.
I could see them all going to a different school. Like, I think that the other girl is going to go probably to an art school at the end. I think Juniper will go to a regular high school.
Yeah, but I'm not giving those people my phone number and email so they can come and kill me too.
I still say, I have a gut feeling that I believe whoever took the photograph is the one who killed the teacher. I think that Miss Woods left around 7:06 or 7:05 p.m. after the photo was taken. She was on her way out. And I think whoever killed the teacher was the one who took the photo. That's just what my gut is telling me. Too many Sherlock Holmes and Batman books contrary to, what doesn't appear to be...
It would be very stupid to literally say, like, oh, just in case my friend killed someone, I'm gonna confess just so they don't go to jail, even though they probably are a literal killer. They probably are a murderer. So instead of my friend going to jail for killing someone, I'll go in their place, even though this person is literally a murderer.
Well, if this was Spanish television, they all could have killed the killer, and killed the victim. So, it could be one of those telenovela things, or whatever it's called.
Telenovas.
Yeah, why do I always say Noel? Whatever. October 25th, October 25th, Write Anything Agency.
There is something suspicious about the photos, says Don. Yeah, it does seem weird. Sorry, boss. I couldn't do it. You know, that little bit of advice you gave me? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today.
I'm just glad you remembered that, but now, how about relaxing a little bit?
Relax! That is not gonna happen! Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. But I felt completely helpless. If it weren't for their confessions,
But if the trial proceeds in the manner, and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? No, I can't lose it all, not now!
You okay, Athena? You're turning kind of pale.
I can't stand around here. I'm going to finish the investigation. Can't it wait? I just took a batch of freshly made cookies out of my magic panties. Thanks, Trucy, but I better get going. Save me one while I get back. Apollo, you wait here. I need to see Junie at the detention center first, right away.
No, wait! I'm going with you. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'd better go too.
Yeah.
No problem. You kids have fun. Be careful.
Well, Mr. Wright doesn't seem to be caring at all, even though somebody's life is on the line. He's just like, whatevs.
He's very carefree.
Athena and Apollo have got this.
He's thinking calmly. 136.
I wouldn't be thinking calmly. I don't think I'd be good at being a lawyer.
Detention center.
I'd be like, oh my gosh, somebody's gonna die if I don't say this correctly. I don't know. If I was Athena right now, I'd be starting to think Junie's a little bit sus. The fact that she even considered confessing makes me think that she could be the killer at this point. Now I'm really thinking it's one of the three because they all confessed. There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Where we go from here? Ah!
Well now, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, Professor Means. What brings you here? I asked him to come. He arrived just a little before you. Athena, I wanted to ask him something, but first, Athena, I want to apologize for my sudden confession after you worked so hard to defend me. She was calling me Athena just until now. No, I should be the one apologizing. The whole thing spiraled out of my control. Athena, Don't worry, I'll really bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence, Junie. About that, Athena, I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. Huh?
I myself not only just heard of this a moment ago.
Oh, so she thinks Professor Means would be... No, I can't let this happen. Not with the way he wants to do things. Junie! I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? Wow.
What a twist.
Wow! We are no longer friends. We are no longer friends, Junie. Athena, do you actually think you or Robin could have committed this crime? The body was moved right before the mock trial. Besides, Junie, they're the only ones that were there. Who could have moved freely around the campus at that time? I'm so sorry, Junie, but at this point, I can't rule them out. I was afraid you'd say that.
Juniper is seeking a lawyer who can clear all three of their names. Only I am capable of such a feat.
But how can you possibly prove that all three of them are innocent, sir?
I am a result-oriented person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have a perfect piece of evidence ready. For the end really does justify the means, especially for me, Professor Aristotle Means.
Ugh, I really don't like the sound of that. Gosh, that guy looks evil. I'm sorry, but Just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe that my friends are innocent too.
All right. If that's how you really feel, we'll respect your decision.
Apollo!
But we want to continue our investigation. Could we ask for some more questions?
Sure, I don't mind. Professor Means, would you like to stay and join our conversation?
Yes, of course. I'm your lawyer after all.
There's that smile again. Why does it always just creep me out? Because he's made out of... He looks like he's made out of a statue. He's made out of stone. It's
He's
weird.
gonna falsify evidence.
He
He's
doesn't
probably
even look like a human being.
If he's the lawyer now, he's probably gonna blame Miriam, or he'll like blame some other student and like ruin someone else's life.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with falsifying evidence, is you could accidentally send an innocent person to prison. To get your own client off the hook, you could actually send somebody else to jail or to the death penalty. Why did you confess, Junie? About your confession, it's not true, is it? You just said what you did because Robin had confessed on the stand, didn't you? Yes, I wasn't thinking straight. All I knew was I had to help my friend.
You mean because of that school rule? The one that says you can't graduate if you're convicted of a crime?
No, I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend. Why is there discord in her voice again? Could it really be that the friendship between the three of them is on the rocks? Honestly, I can picture her and that girl in the red as friends, but that other guy doesn't seem like he's friends with either of them.
The guy in the blue is in love with her.
So he's not her friend.
Well, I mean, he's trying to be her friend.
But he's not.
Okay.
He's not her friend. Trying isn't the same as being her friend. If he was her friend, then they would be hanging out together and having milkshakes and hanging out at the park and stuff. They're obviously not doing that. He only sees her at school and barely speaks to her, which means he's just viewing her from afar, which means he's not her friend. He wishes he was her friend and more, and actually, he doesn't even wish he was her friend. He wants to be more than friends. He doesn't even want to be her friend. He wants to be something else. So they are not friends.
You don't watch enough rom-com animes.
Anime is not real life.
But this game is based on anime subculture.
I'm just saying, in real life, he is not her friend, nor will he ever be.
Okay.
Because he's, no offense, but he's super creepy.
Did you?
Here, there's more here than meets the eye. Literally obsessing over somebody and wanting to, you know, like, just get in, like, find ways to end up interacting with them and imagining you're their friend, but in reality you are not. And then thinking of yourself superior to that person and imagining yourself as their friend, but in reality you're not their friend. She doesn't confide in him. She doesn't talk to him about her day. They don't hang out. They don't laugh together. And they don't share anything in common. They are not friends. When did you first three become, quote, friends? Well, even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school.
Oh, so they're all seniors, so it would have been their freshman year.
We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of law. That was when our proof of friendship came about. There's that proof of friendship thing again. I just wish this were as simple as that.
We even have proof of our friendship.
Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. But the situation kind of changed recently when the school's policy shifted to training legal professionals who produce results.
Allow me to explain. In the lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Professor Court, on the other hand, taught that finding the truth was the only valid result. Unfortunately, that clash of ideas created a rift among our students.
some point we stopped talking about it. Well, that meant fewer arguments. It also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be. I think I understand now. By putting their friendship on a pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. It seemed the relationship between the three of them isn't as simple as I thought.
Juniper, thank you for talking to us about this difficult subject.
Yeah. Thanks, Junie. Now, if you could tell us about the day of the murder... Let's talk about the murder more! Junie, you told us yesterday that you went home a little after 6 p.m. Was that a lie? I'm sorry, I didn't tell you this before, but... What actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room where I worked on my stage costume until 7. Why didn't you tell us that before, Junie? Oh my gosh. You're about to get the death penalty because you lied. That's it. You didn't go anywhere else, Junie? No, nowhere else. If that really were it, then there would be no reason to lie in the first place. She's got to be hiding something else.
Junie, do you remember this picture?
Yes, but something's wrong here. Wrong? What's wrong, Junie? I took this picture around 6 p.m., which was before I left the art room. But the clock here says it was just after 7. They changed the clock, I think. By 7, I'd already been working in my dressing room for some time. So there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture.
I guess we better go check the art room.
Yeah, the clock is off. Okay, just one last question about the day of the murder.
Is the time off in the picture, or is it photoshopped? And how would you even be able to tell if it was photoshopped?
You could easily just change... The murderer could have just gone there, changed the little hand, and moved it 1 hour forward. And then after that, called everyone in and be like, hey, I want to take a picture of you guys. And then made sure the clock was in the picture, and then took a picture, and then they could have, killed somebody, and then they could have had an alibi by saying they weren't there at the time because of the photo in the clock was clearly showing a certain time, but in reality that was not the correct time. I mean, those old clocks, you could change it all the time. I mean, my teachers for school used to always put those clocks, there was one teacher I had in my class that always would put the clock 5 minutes fast so that people would make sure they were on time.
Okay.
Encountering O'Connor. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh, didn't you? Yes, I did.
At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
She suddenly went silent. She always was terrible at hiding things. Was she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6 p.m.? All right, I won't press the matter any further. Is there anything else you've noticed on the night of the murder? Well, I don't know if this will help, but that evening I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there, and it was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30 p.m. 8:30? That's over an hour after the crime supposedly took place. That's when I noticed both stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. It made me happy to think that after that hard work they were finally finished. Oh, right, the statues that Robin made. So they were covered with white sheets, huh? Junie, are you okay? What's going on?
Sorry, I'm a little tired, that's all.
Athena, I think this meeting is over. Professor Means?
I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case, but it will require considerable preparation, so I must be off.
Junie and Professor Means, I have a proposal. A proposal?
Wait, this isn't another one of your crazy...
By sundown today!
Yes?
I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice...
Wait a second. Don't drag my name in it. Ah!
You're included, Apollo. We are going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery!
What?
We're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what the truth is!
I see. So it has come to this, has it?
If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except for me. Have we got a deal, Junie? I trust that's okay with you too, Professor Means.
I have no objections as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement.
Okay, but only if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Dina, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time.
Junie, it's way too early to thank me, but you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this.
Very well. I will see you back here at sundown.
Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just, well, she's new to the agency, so...
Don't be silly. I find it all rather thrilling. Now, let us meet here again later.
If you'll excuse me, I better go then.
Okay, I'll see you later, Junie.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
He knew about the script.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wait a second!
He knew about... He just said...
What? I
How?
thought they said nobody knew how the mock trial ended. He just said that.
Interesting.
He killed everyone! The statue dude did it. The statue killed people.
Okay.
I can't take this anymore.
You're very cute.
This is no time to be thinking about that. Athena, I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what.
Okay. Any ideas? Only 3 mock trial participants could have moved the body before it started. That's why the killer must be Robin, Hugh, or Juniper.
Right, and that means at least one of them is lying.
To make matters worse, I have a feeling each one of them is hiding some sort of secret.
Well, we'll have to bring it all to light. I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to be done.
Poor Apollo's face just had like a little thing over it. Okay. About the murder.
Oh, wow.
Today's trial focused on the day of the crime and the actions of those involved.
Yeah, like when the voice was recorded, and who went to the art room and when. If we analyze the info we have, we should be able to ID the killer, Apollo. There's no lead in these legs. I've been training for a day like this. Okay, on my mark, ready, set.
No running for me. I'm done trying to keep up with you.
Athena, she's like a athlete.
Yeah, I would say so. I guess we go back to the art room. Isn't really a... We've never actually gone to the art room. Oh, okay, that's nothing.
Oh my gosh, I feel so, stressed out. Themis Legal Academy, outdoor stage. Da 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 Dun dun da 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 da, ba da da da, da 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 da, dun dun da, dun dun da da da.
Very nice. This is the outdoor stage. Okay.
Honestly, it feels like this is a real murder because it's so detailed. That's all the detail of it makes it feels like it's real.
That's the difference of good writing. See, this is why there are some people in the world that believe that gameplay is the only important part of a game, but the story is also important because the story wants you to, keep playing because you want to see what happens in the story. The story, kind of like sucks you into it. With Ace Attorney, the story is like so important to the overall gameplay experience. Without it, it's just a game. Like with it, it's a video game, You need both. You need good story, you need gameplay. And when you have that perfect marriage, you have a fantastic game. So the Ace Attorney franchise has always shined in that regard because it's a visual novel game. It's like a mystery murder type thing, and it works so well. That's why the series lasted for 12 years? Something like that?
Yeah. Wow.
Up, Box Girl's there again.
Is it my imagination, or did something just move?
Afternoon, you two. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think you're sneaking onto campus like this is just slightly suspicious? I'll have you know I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence.
I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can lend us a hand, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress, but you wouldn't needn't ask, Fräulein. I'd intend to help from the start.
Oh, you're the best, Prosecutor Gavin. Okay, time for a thorough investigation. I bet we missed lots of stuff yesterday.
Stage.
Oh my gosh. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you?
That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and the big crescent moon isn't half bad. We also had some tricks up our sleeves to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, things like that. It would have looked like this.
Oh, the plans from yesterday. What's that design on the banner there in the back? I know the scales are the school emblem, but what's with that number 6? It looks like it's in serious pain or something.
That's his band symbol.
Athena, ixnay on the ixe. That's the Gavineers logo, Fräulein. Oh, and nice pig Latin. Hair forehead, really smooth.
Oh, I meant it looks like the number 6 is rocking seriously hard.
9, Fräulein. It's a G for Gavineers. Not a 6, but whatever floats your pretty boat. So where is the banner anyway? I don't see it anywhere on stage. It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It's a pity we had to have it specifically made from the heavyweight high-grade cloth. A missing banner and the 2 broken statues, there are mysteries aplenty to be solved, yeah?
Yeah, it probably was expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was a Prosecutor Gavin. Oh my gosh, they need to repay him from those damages.
I mean, the students made the statues.
Oh.
As you can see here in the stage plans, right here we have the statue of me. Right over there is Herr Wright's statue. But little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces thanks to you, Herr Forehead. What did I ever do to you? Actually, whoops.
Actually, the statue broke into rather large pieces. Why don't we try to put it back together? Maybe we'll learn something new.
Picking up the pieces of a shattered rock star? Acton, that's one uber cool idea. There might even be a song in there somewhere.
Yay! Let's do this! Schnell!
Is this an investigation or am I interpreting a German language club social event? Okay. Oh, we're gonna have the Gavineers theme as we're looking around.
I dunno. This is fine for a rock concert, but the nighttime sky has a backdrop for a courtroom.
I personally think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth under a starry sky, don't you think it's romantic, Fräulein? And the waning crescent moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle.
3-day trials outdoors? No thanks. If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined.
Okay.
There's even a prosecutor's bench here on the stage.
Ah, the memories, Fräulein, as a former rock star and a prosecutor. The prosecutor's bench has taught me much about human emotions, passion, and fight.
I can picture it now, you with your silvery singing voice and Apollo sweating bullets.
Hey, how about picturing me winning once in a while?
The winner of the mock trial was to take the training seminar here.
You mean Hugh or Robin?
Yeah, besides Junie, they're the only ones who could move freely around campus. Before the mock trial, that means one of them must be the killer.
But that's not really enough to go on, is it? We need to talk with Juniper one more time and persuade her to give us a name.
Right. That means we have to find irrefutable evidence before the day ends. There's no time to lose, but we can't rush it either. Efficiency is the key.
This one.
It's a bit too far away to get a good look. Maybe we should try a different angle. Wait, you don't think this weird box here is... Hands off! I knew it! I'd know that voice anywhere!
Just let's ignore her. I mean, it made its wishes loud and clear.
So this is the future cardboard box technology has afforded us, huh?
I have no idea what that means. Is there anything else we can click on? Nope. So we need to...
I don't really know what she meant either. Oh. The body's gone. All that's left is a white outline. I never knew Professor Court personally, but seeing her reduced to a white outline leaves me cold inside.
But in a way, she still lives on in the messages she left behind. Like the strange way her body was posed, and the signs of her wrist being bound.
You're right. Let's use her final messages to catch the killer, Apollo.
Okay,
Wait, what's that? Found one, a piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride.
Are you saying my pride is as fragile as a plaster of Paris? It looks like there's other large pieces scattered about too.
Okay, let's find what we can, Apollo. Purple fragment added to the court record.
Almost as if there was a struggle or something. What's this?
Yeah. Found another piece of the statue.
But there should still be more. Let's leave no stone unturned.
White fragment has been added to the court record.
It'd probably be his hair, maybe. So why are we picking up pieces of stone?
I guess...
I don't see anything else. It's kind of hard to look around. Oh, there we go. That's a better...
Good job, Luke. Oh no! Prosecutor Gavin, you're a complete wreck, literally! Why in the world would someone do something like this?
I don't know, but whoever did it must have felt an amazing sense of release. Can I take that as a confession, half-forehead?
Wow.
What? No! I feel bad for Robin. She worked so hard on these. Let's pick up the pieces for her. You got it. Let's check every corner of this stage, then, yeah?
Wait, Apollo doesn't like, Gavin?
No.
Found another piece of the statue.
But there should still be more. Let's leave no stone unturned.
White fragments are updated in the court record.
And there's little pieces.
It's a copy of the school paper. I wonder if people really waste their time reading this stuff.
It's more popular than you are.
What was that? I thought I heard something just now.
You're just hearing things. There was nothing more than your ears playing tricks on you, Apollo.
Oh, there's another piece of the statue down there.
Found another piece of the statue.
But there should still be more. Let's leave no stone unturned. How in the world are we going to find all these pieces of the statue? Okay. We really have to find all the statue pieces? I mean, we have some more over here. These are blue, though.
The other statue Robin made. It's been smashed to bits. If there were some larger pieces, we might be able to put this one back together, too.
Yeah, but all I see are itty-bitty pieces.
I wonder what Mr. Wright would think. If he knew we put Prosecutor Gavin's statue back together and left his like this.
We could always come back to it after the case is solved to help, fix it.
Well, there's his big piece of his statue over there. There's a big chunk of blue on that podium.
What podium?
There, you can't see it now, but on the other side, you were on your finger was on it right there.
It has an X on it.
Oh.
I don't see any more pieces of Gavin's statue, though. Do you?
Wait, you don't think this weird box here is...
Hands off.
I knew it! I know that voice anywhere.
Let's just ignore it. I mean, it made its wishes loud and clear. Alright. I don't really see anything else. Unless we can somehow get up to the judge's place. Oh, okay, we can get up to the judge's area. There's another piece here.
Oh, good job, Luke.
This looks like another piece of the statue.
Thanks, Apollo. This makes 5 pieces in all.
I think we have all we're gonna find.
Okay, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered.
I think you might want to reword that. Alright.
Purple fragments have been added to the court record.
How are they gonna put this thing back together?
Well, I don't see any other big pieces lying around.
Yeah, let's see if we can put the statue back together.
All right, Apollo. You come over here, and Prosecutor Gavin, if you could hold this...
How's this gonna work? No way!
We did it! Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? We put the statue back together, but look. What's with all these leftover white pieces?
These look like they go together. And this one too.
Athena, what do you think you're doing?
Don't stop me now, Apollo. The artist inside me wants to get this out and have a good time. What's happening? The scales of justice.
So, what is it? Ah, it's the goddess of law holding a pair of scales in one hand with a sword in the other. That's quite the feat you pulled off there, Fräulein.
Whew! I love that feeling you get after you work really hard on something.
No. I knew who it was. I asked what it's doing here. Not sure there's no statue like this in the stage plans.
Still, I could swear I've seen this statue somewhere before.
Lady Justice statue added to the court record. Weird. The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching the stage for clues.
I've been wondering about something like this whole time. I've been wondering about something this whole time. You know that pole at the edge of the stage?
You mean this? It has a wire that goes, wow. It has a wire that goes off and connects to something somewhere.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
That's the art room, I think. This wire is hanging banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked. Oh, hey, that's why the banner looks like it's out of place. The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there.
That's the art room over there? As in the scene of the crime?
Bingo, Fräulein. It's still crawling with cops, though.
Hey, anyone in the art room?
Hello! It's you people! Ha-ha! In justice we trust, my friends!
Wow. It's Detective Fulbright. In justice we trust?
Is that some kind of greeting between you two?
Detective Fulbright, can you lower that banner from up there?
Of course! Just leave it to me! And justice! Now, how did I do this?
Thank you.
How's that? Woo!
Thank you, Detective! In justice we trust!
Ha ha ha! Always glad to help. In justice we trust!
So is that some kind of greeting between you two or not?
I have no idea.
Well, looks like the banner's down now. Let's take a good look.
Interesting. Alright, exploring the stage. Oh.
Well, we're missing one banner and we're missing one statue. No, honestly, this court case is becoming extremely complicated. Honestly, I'm surprised no one has tried to kill us investigating it. In Monk episodes where he's investigating stuff, people try to kill him all the time when he's getting close to solving the case. Mm-hmm. People are always trying to run him down with cars or drop pots of flowers on his head. They're always trying to kill him in one way or another.
I just figured out how they got the body down to the stage, though, and why she was tied up. They probably did it to have her hands connected in a way that she would be able to swing on that wire and have the body move down to the stage. So, that's how I think they did it.
So basically, her hands were connected over
her head.
Over the wire.
And then she was just lowered down on the wire.
Disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is disturbing, honestly.
That's incredibly disturbing, but I think that's what it was.
Honestly, why would someone just randomly kill her? For what reason?
Hey, look at this banner. I don't think it would flip very well in the wind.
An unflappable banner. Hey, I like that. It goes perfectly with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. It's like it was made for this very stage.
Hey, look at this. The bottom part is all knotted. Let me try and unravel it. There's blood.
Jeez, do you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day.
I'm sure there's some things that have to yield to the forces beyond themselves.
What a cruel world we live in. Hey!
Hey, a scrap of paper was caught up inside. It's blowing away.
I got it. Yes! Great catch, huh? Looks like some kind of note. What does it say?
October Hue 120. What's that supposed to mean?
A test score, maybe. Really impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score.
I don't see how even you can get beyond perfect.
I mean, extra credit.
Fräulein, shall we inspect the banner again, now that it's been unraveled? You scrap of paper, add it to the court record. I mean, there's literally blood on the banner. I can see it from here.
Yeah. This is the emblem that's on Junie's school uniform.
Hey, you're right. Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look! There's some dark red stain here just under the emblem.
This banner was on a wire connected to the art room, Apollo.
Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
This stain might be from the victim's blood?
School banner added to the court record.
Wow, this is disturbing.
Yeah, well, we can't look at it anymore.
Ugh, I'm disturbed.
Can look
I
at the
don't
statues.
Like it.
The statue doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright. The goddess bearing scales and a sword, she's a symbol of fairness and strength.
But she and her symbols were shattered, along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, if they want to fight, they've got one.
Whoa, take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fighting for when we find our culprit.
Oh, right, Apollo.
Okay.
Phew! That was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time.
Does that mean you're satisfied?
Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. See that metal fence back there, Apollo? There's just one segment, so it seems kind of out of place, you know?
Looks like they were in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. But they were never able to finish on account of the murder. We should take a look if you think it could be important.
This track looks kind of man-made.
Hey, you're right, and it looks like it starts from behind the backdrop.
Maybe a big muddy pro wrestler was hiding back there?
Well, that was a total random thing, but, well, you'll never know until we take a look.
Looks like something was being dragged through here. And this is where it started.
Yeah, but whatever it was is long gone. Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival.
Oh, then I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Still, this could be something important.
Well, that's about it for the stage.
Right. I think we'd better search the art room next, Apollo.
I think I'll hang around here for a while, but make sure to, tell me once you find it, yeah? Find what? What else? The Gavineer's banner that disappeared from the stage. You never know, it just might be connected to the case at hand.
Really? Or does he just want his banner back?
Don't tell me. So in short, that's...
Hey!
Box girl. Her again.
Wow. Oh, she's gone.
That box! It just took off running!
Ah! I have a pretty good idea who that is. And as I suspect you do too, Apollo. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us.
The maintenance area is over in that direction. After that box!
Yeah, stop that box! That's running away. October 25th, Themis Legal Academy. Maintenance area. Uh-oh, there's the box. Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here.
I'm just an empty box. And that's what you do with them. You throw them away.
Her box is different now.
Hey, did you change boxes? I mean, I like the new look.
What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone.
Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter?
A failure as a reporter?
I don't know why she hides herself. She's a cute girl. Come to think of it, calling her a failure as a reporter might have been a bit extreme.
Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. I've been cast aside to waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache.
I kind of feel responsible for this, but...
Now's our chance to probe her for information.
No probing, Apollo! Just prodding now!
Prod, sorry.
I bet that's what you were thinking, right?
No, I was thinking about probing, but I think we do prodding. That's better. What kind of person do you think I am, Apollo?
He read me like a book.
Oh my gosh! More Miss Scuttlebutt. Oh
More
my
Miss Scuttlebutt
gosh.
probably tomorrow. All right, guys and gals, we're gonna. Oh wow! Thank you, DK. Appreciate that.
Thank you, DK. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Our night's going well. Hope your night is going well too, DK. Thank you. We were just about to end.
Yeah, it kind of. I don't know about you, but I get kind of dizzy after doing voices for 2 hours. I get a little spacey.
Yep. Thank you, DK. You're breathtaking.
It says Turnabout Academy Day questions for Scuttlebutt.
Thank you, DK and Justo and all the super chats today. You guys are breathtaking. Thank you so much for your generosity.
All right, guys and gals. So, you guys know the drill. If you want another exciting episode of Ace Attorney, we just need 1,000 views in total. We're ending the stream at 700, so that means 8, 9, 1,000. Just 300 views by tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for the continuation of Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. You guys can do it. Amber and I are raring to go. Next up will be Final Fantasy, starting up a little late. But we hope you guys will tune in for that. It should be a lot of fun. And we also have an ultimate tonight for Breath of the Wild. So you got some things happening.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching. Thank you for the super chats, guys and gals. You're breathtaking. This channel would not be possible without amazing viewership like you, as well as our donators and members. You guys are breathtaking. And we'll see you on Final Fantasy starting up in about 10 minutes. All right, guys. God bless. Happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching. Only 300 views needed in order for Ace Attorney to continue. And you guys have till 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right, guys.
Yeah. See ya on the next stream. Thanks for watching.